So within each measure, you have a couple different ways of playing. What many people do, especially at the beginning level, is they'll play every chord the same volume. So like, let's say I have a measure of D chord. So I have four D chords, and they'll play it D suspended. Notice how I'm just kind of playing those notes at the same, I'm playing every chord at the same volume level, same dynamic level. Now to add a little bit more musicality to it, what we're going to do is we're going to actually, the first note, the first chord, we'll play it at this volume level, but then our future, the chords that are played after that, we're going to play them maybe half the volume level. So like my first D chord, we can play that nice and loud, but then after that, do you hear that? So I played my first chord louder, and then the other chords were maybe half the volume level. So I'm emphasizing a little bit more that first beat when the chord changes, but then after that, all those other chords are about half the volume level. And notice how that is way more interesting to listen to than way more interesting to listen to this. It just adds a bit of nuance, a little bit of musicality to what we're playing. So you can do that, and you should do that on every song that you play. So when the chord changes, you're going to play probably at the normal dynamic level. For most people, whatever you normally play, that's what you should be playing. Your other notes need to be brought quieter. Usually this one doesn't need to be louder. Usually your other ones need to be quieter. So let's just look at that a little bit in, let's just look at it in some of the chords, some of the choruses, sorry. So let's say we have What a Beautiful Name, just the chorus here. Okay, so we have our D chord. We'll play our first note of the D chord at our normal volume level, and then we'll play the first beat at our normal volume level, and then we'll play the other beats about half the volume level. So, and then our A, softer, B minor, soft, A, soft, G, soft. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is, the name of Jesus. Okay, we do that you can do that in any and every song you play. So let's say we're doing the Heart of Worship, same thing here. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. You can hear how when I'm changing the chord, that's when I'm playing a little bit louder, and then I'm playing softer on the other beats. And that is what you do even if it's a big song. Like let's say you're playing the Heart of Worship and you're playing this full volume. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. Notice I still have that difference between when the chord changes and those other beats. It's like when you bounce a ball, you know, the ball bounces and then it bounces full and then it's like boom, boom, boom. Like after that, it's like softer after that. So that's kind of what the sound that we want to make our playing more musical. I hope you enjoyed this video. The clip that you just watched is from my course called Intermediate Worship Piano. If you would like to learn more about how to play worship piano from a heart of worship and love for Jesus, check out my online lessons and courses at adorationmusicacademy.com.